Hello guys and welcome back to Tech Tutorial. In today's video, I will show you how to sell on eBay step by step 2024. Now as you can see right now, we're currently in eBay and we're going to be showing you how you will be able to start your store and start selling products. So to get started, simply log into your account. Make sure that you have currently logged into your website or rather your account in eBay, which will be indicated over here with your account. It will mention hi and then your username. After that, you're going to look over here on the right side this time. On the right side, you have two options. Either view your own eBay where you could see your summary, recent reviews, etc. Or you could click on select over here, which will redirect us to the eBay selling page, or rather where we will be able to start selling in eBay, as you can see here. And right away, we could already start either business selling, or we could sell specific items like this one, like simply select list an item and we will be able to begin the process. An example of products that we have over here are this one over here, as you can see under our drafts. So let's start from the scratch. Let's list an item. What do we need and what will be the content that is the focus of our eBay video for today. So let's simply click on list an item. And over here, it's going to ask you a series of questions. It's going to ask, tell us what you're selling. Now you have to tell eBay what you're selling so that it could assist you with your listing. Because if you are selling a similar product, they could assist you with encoding the brands and other information that you might find a hassle in putting one by one. So what they do is that with the similarities of different products, they could copy some information. So for example, let's sell a phone. So let's say Samsung A54 right here. So this is a brand or like a mobile brand. So simply click on search. And as you can see here, based on our search or based on the product name that we have provided, we will be able to select a category. So over here, as you can see, we have suggested categories. You could choose which one that you want, but you could also find it over here or look through the different specific categories. So based on the suggested, the phone itself is a phone, so it's not an accessory or whatever. So let's go with cell phone and accessories in itself, cell phone. And there we go. So over here, as you can see, the brand is automatically identified as Samsung. The type, there's no really type over here. It should be a cell phone or a mobile application or a mobile device. We have the compatible model and compatible brand. Then you have the color, of course. Enter the color of the phone you're selling. For example, black. The unit type, we could check out a unit type over here if it's available. And manufacturer here, you could select that as well. That seems to be struggling with the name that we have provided. But if you are not finding a match, for example, the product that you're selling is a personal item, of course, there won't be a match for that. So what you could do is you could click on continue without match. But for me, it should have a match because it's a Samsung A54. So let's search the name Samsung A54. So if that, I missed wording with it. So over here, Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. Let's try listing that as the name. So Samsung Galaxy A54 5G, something like that. So it's a lot looking into it. So let's search cell phone and smartphone. Let's see, and there we go. As you can see, we will now be able to view similar items or similar products, as you can see here. So if you found something similar, you could simply select that. For example, this one, let's select this one. And let's say it's used. Continue to listing. It will be able to duplicate the different information, such as the title, as you can see here, the brand, the connectivity, operating system, and many more. It depends on the type of similarities that you selected. Sometimes there are more information than what we use over here. There's model names as well. It should have more, but as you can see here, it's not showing that for us. But anyway, for you guys, you should enter or put different photos, of course. Upload photos of the phone or the specific product. If you want to design it in a more presentable way, you could upload using Canva over here. You could create some pretty decent templates with Canva that you could put your different photos by using the elements, like the frames over here. Do like this. Then you could put different frames together, showcasing your product and all of those things. Now, the example that I've been using so far is a mobile phone, so that might not be applicable with this idea. But if you're trying to sell like your own product, like your own t-shirt, your own shoes, your own homemade item, using Canva can be something helpful with improving how you present your product. So aside from that, we can go back over here, make sure you upload and maximize the amount of photos over here. The more photos that you have, the more intrigued the customer is, the more they would be more likely to buy the product, because of course they are seeing a lot of photos, seeing a lot of assurance that the product is real and you're not fake. Of course, enter the item specifications such as the brand, the model, storage capacity. Those are all very important. So for the storage capacity, this should be 128. Of course, it's going to depend on your specific phone. So make sure that you have the corresponding specifications. So for the color, let's say black. UPC, you could enter a UPC. Network over here, you could choose through different networks. If you have a specific network modification or network limitations, you have screen size over here as well. Of course, there's a specific screen size for Samsung. So you could base and search of websites that are reviewing or like have a list of different Samsung information, like GSM Arena over here, where we will be able to identify lots of different information. Like for example, our ratio or size over here, 6.4 inches. So that's what we're going to put in our screen size. Should be 6.4, something like that. There we go. Like you could check out the lock status. If there's anything that is currently locked, you could also mention that as well. Camera resolution. Basically complete all of this information over here. The additional information, even if it's optional, the user or the buyer will be more confident in buying your product if they know a lot about the product and you are providing them with the important information such as this one. You can also put condition description. So if, for example, drop once, no major issues, just slight scratches, something like that. So be as descriptive as possible. Let your customer or buyer know as much as the product, as much information about the product. And then you have your description, pricing, auction if you want to have an auction with it or a buy it now, postage, and many more. And after completing all of those, simply click on list with display fees and you will be able to list your eBay listing. Now this time, I would like to show to you guys how you will be able to professionally display the different products that you're going to sell on eBay. Now, of course, the products that you would be selling are your own hands-on item. And of course, you want the display or like the presentation of the product to be more professional. For example, we have these products over here. Sure, they look okay. Their photos are okay. But we could make and improve it better by using Canva over here. Now, Canva basically allows us to upload different images and remove backgrounds and display it in a more professional way. So there are two ways that you could do it. The first way is to create our own design over here, our own custom size. It's like this one. Let's go with a 1x1 output for now. And basically, you're going to upload the photos of the product that you want to upload. So for example, for us, our example was a Samsung A54. So we have this one over here. We'll use this one as an example. Now, this photo in itself is okay already. You could use this and upload it on eBay. But of course, we want to improve it and make it look more presentable. So all you need to do is to click on Edit Image. And you could click on the background remover. Now, by doing this, you will be able to remove the background just like this one, as you can see. And you could put description or even description or title information about the phone on this side over here. You could upload a text, a small bit of text, something like this. And then you could put in the necessary information like Samsung A54, all sorts of information that you want to include. Now, of course, you could even add the description or like the important description of the phone from the description that you would be adding on the product page when you first create the product into the section, so that you just help the customer be able to understand what the product is, information about the product right away without needing to really read through the description, which may or may not help with allowing them or attracting them to buy the product much quicker because they already need or they already know the information they are looking for. We could also add some designs on the background. Click on elements over here. Then you simply search whatever element that you want. So maybe, let's say, light background. Like this. Click on graphics, and there's different backgrounds over here. Maybe we could use this one. Like this. Put it on the entire screen. Position it to the back, and we have our phone over here, just like this. We could enlarge it just like that, and then we could have this as one of our photos that we could upload in eBay. Now let's try it with the other examples that we have. We could have this one as well, like this. Then we'll simply click on edit image, background remover, and we will be able to remove the backgrounds like this, similarly with what we did earlier. If you don't want the hands, there's also such thing as this magic eraser, where we could just highlight the hands or like the parts that we don't want to appear on our photos. It's a more manual version of the background remover because you will be able to remove specific parts of your image. So let's highlight this part, the hand. Take this one. We could add it more. There we go. You have to be careful though so that you don't clip the phone itself. Of course, this won't be perfect as much as I want to because of course the hands are actually gripping the phone, so it will do or it will clip parts of the phone. But just for the sake of showing you the feature, simply click on erase, and it should allow us to see the phone without the hands this time. As you can see, although it's not going to be perfect, but we're going to leave it as that for now. You can also use this feature. It's another one that I want to show you guys. Click on edit image, and we have the magic grab over here. It's basically similar. So if you like the background of your already existing photo, you click on magic grab over here, and you will be able to grab the specific sections. So for example, this one, click on grab. So like I was saying, if you already like the background but you don't like the position of the product, you could use this magic grab feature to move it around, as you can see here. So maybe I don't like the position where it's in the center. I could now move it to a specific section. For example, this section over here. So it's a really great feature that you will be able to use in Canva, which will greatly improve the way you present your photos or the way you present the products that you're trying to sell. Now, aside from these, there is a more automated and more quicker. The options or the sections that I've been showing you guys are more on a manual modifications or manual editing of the images. So if you want to be just quick and get it over with, you could use Magic Studio over here, where you will be able to see all the different options over here, the different features. But I think the one that we are going to be using is the product photo over here. So simply choose photos. You could also select from uploads, or you could upload them on your own. Just like that, select. Next. Then you could configure the style for your photos. Maybe I would like to have a 3D shadow for our photos, or I would like to have a showcase. Since it's a phone, I would like it to be showcased. There's also automotive styles over here, as you can see. So if your product is a car, you could use this as well. But anyway, let's go with the showcase. Click on apply, and as you can see here, it's going to prepare the photos for us. Now, as you can see, we're simply going to wait for it to be 100% completed, and we will be just downloading it and just doing the same process that you saw earlier. But this time, instead of uploading the photos that you have yourself, we could use now the photos that is prepared to us, or the photos that we have created in Canva. So we now have our photos over here. As you can see, here we go. We have the first image over here, second image. It's more automated as you can see here. The other one had more freedom. You could use InDesign to modify it further, but if you're satisfied with the output right now, you can simply click on download all, and you will be able to download the photo as you can see as a zip file. Then you can simply extract it and upload it now in eBay. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.